Jagudev students, welcome you all in the economics class. Students, today in the economic class, we are studying the chapter Human Capital Formation. Human capital formation, you can understand, student, that human resource means a particular normal human being can be known as human capital when we develop the skills, education, good health, and proper thinking power, or the mentality should be changed by making the development of these things in the particular human being. So the person will be known as human capital when we increase the productivity, and it will enhance the earning capacity of that person also, and it helps in the economic development of the country also. So you have studied that what are the different sources that we can make the human being into the human capital, and what is the importance of human capital formation in our country. But human capital, as you all know, that it is very important for our economy, for our country, even for the person also. But there are some problems in human capital formation. Now what are the problems of human capital formation? So we are discussing here that first problem is insufficient resources. Insufficient resources, you know, student, that already you know that in our country there is a scarcity of resources. That means the resources which are needed for human capital formation is very less. There is a inadequate resources will be available for human capital formation, and because of that we are not able to make human capital formation which is needed for the country. Very human capital formation is formed in our country, but it is very less. That is, the requirement is much more for the development of the country. But in our country there is a scarcity of resources are there, lack of resources are there, और वो resources इतने कम है कि उसकी वजह से जो है हम proper human capital formation नहीं कर पाते. So first problem in creating human capital formation is insufficient resources. Next is serious inefficiencies. Yes, in our country there is a various types of inefficiencies are there. That the inefficiencies are that the people, we are not utilizing the manpower, we are not utilizing the capacity of the person, their efficiencies, because of unemployment. You all know that in our country there is a lot of unemployment is there. Because of unemployment many people are unemployed, and we are not able to utilize their services, we are not able to utilize their efficiency, their performance, because of their, most of the people are not getting jobs, they are not they were unemployed after getting education also. So there is a lot of inefficiencies are there. The human capital formation is not formed properly, the resources are very less, and also there are a lot of inefficiencies are there. Because of that we are not able to use the proper human capital, we are not able to make human capital as required in the economy. Next is brain drain. Brain drain, you know, student, that in our country you all know that there are lot of educated people are there, their specialized knowledge is they are having, but we cannot utilize their ability, their capacity, because many of them are moved to, they will migrate from our country to other countries in search of getting jobs, or because of higher remuneration. We are not able to give higher remuneration to them because we are having lack of funds, but they will be outsourced in other countries, and they should be, they are getting more, they will means their earning capacity will be increased, they will get higher remuneration as compared to our country. And because of that many people, many students of our country, after completing their education, after getting higher jobs, higher degrees and higher qualification, they will move outside the country. They are not giving their services to our country, and because of their brain drain we are lack of human capital formation in India. हमारे देश में आप देखिए कि इतने IITian से हर साल इतने डॉक्टर्स बनते हैं, इंजीनियर्स बनते हैं, लॉयर्स बनते हैं, एंड दे आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग देयर एजुकेशन दे कैन मूव फ्रॉम आर कंट्री टू अदर कंट्री, तो दूसरे देशों में जाकर के अपनी सर्विसेज दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम उनकी सर्विसेज को हम यूज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. वाई? बिकॉज ऑफ मनी. They are getting higher remuneration in other countries as compared to our country, and many are having fond of going to abroad, working in other countries. So that is brain drain. Brain drain means, yeah, they are utilizing our brain, they are utilizing our abilities, our resources. Means if they are the Indians, they are from India, but after completing their education they are serving other countries, they are working for other countries, and because of this brain drain we are having lack of human capital formation in our country. Next is the high growth of population. Yes, high growth of population is always, you know that because of increasing population there is a lack of human capital formation also, because as we have increased the expenditure on education, expenditure on health, but with the increasing population we are not able to provide good education to everyone. There are in our country lot of people are uneducated, poor, because of increasing population, and because of rising population the human capital we have formed, but it is not adequate as the population is increasing. So because of increasing population हमारे देश में human capital formation उतना नहीं हो पा रहा है, and we are not able to provide the resources for them so that they can also become the human capital. So we have to control the population. So this is the biggest problem for in making human capital formation, that is population of the country is continuously rising. Next is several imbalances. Yes, in our country there is a imbalances either in for the source of giving human capital to the country. Like our government is doing expenditure on education, expenditure on health, but most of the money of our country is spent on giving spent on higher education only. The government is not paying attention in primary education or the secondary education. They are most giving importance to the higher education, and that part will be neglected. If we are giving importance to the giving education to primary and middle section or the high secondary section, so a lot of people will remain educated, and the most of the government is spending lot of funds on higher education only, and higher education should be given to them, those only those who are already educated. But in our country the problem is that people are illiterate. If they are not having primary education, they are not getting primary education, they are not getting higher education, so what is the use of money spent on the other sectors like higher education sectors? So अगर वो पढ़े लिखे ही नहीं है, if they are not primary educated or they are not high school educated, so उनके लिए तो ये बेकार है. तो यहाँ हमारे देश में यहाँ पे पैसिव imbalances है. Means government is doing expenditure, government is providing funds, but they are not providing funds for proper direction. हमें imbalance करने की जरूरत है कि गवर्नमेंट जो एजुकेशन पे खर्च कर रही है वो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ही हैज टू गिव money for the welfare of the rural areas, that is especially where the poor people are there, where they are not able to go schools for getting education. If they are educated, the higher education is automatically solved. That is a problem in there. That sector is automatically solved. So this imbalance should be removed. So there is an imbalance between doing expenditure on education sector, lack of proper manpower planning. Yes, this is also the problem in human capital formation, that lack of manpower planning. In our country the planning will not be made properly because there is the imbalance between the demand and supply of labor. Where the labor is required, where the demand is not there, and where the demand of the person is there, the labors are not required, because of shortage of efficient person, and also unemployment is also there, because we are not able to give employment to everyone, and that is why we are not utilizing the manpower's capacity. Suppose the demand of the labor is increasing, but we are not getting good labor, we are not getting efficient labor for working. So there is a lack of manpower planning also. Manpower planning में भी बहुत ज़्यादा कमियां हैं, जिसकी वजह से ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन प्रॉपर नहीं हो रहा है. नाउ वीक साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. यस, इन आवर कंट्री देयर इज अ weaknesses in science and technology. People of our country are not properly educated. Most of them are not getting higher education, so they are not adopting new methods, new technology. They are very weak in science and technology. We are not doing much innovations as many innovations are done by other countries, because they are all are educated. So in our country there is a weaknesses in science and technology. We are not technologically advanced. We are already we are means now also we are poor. We are poor in using modern methods, modern technology. We are not understand the scientific methods or that updated technology. So in our country people will not understand the science and technology, and because of that we are having weak science and technology. We are not having experts in every field. We are not doing innovations. So that these are the lackings of human capital formation. So ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है कंट्री के लिए, बट इसमें जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, these problems should be solved, then only we can make much human capital which is required by the country. Now what is human capital and human development? human capital and human development. You know, students, human capital and human development both should be looking same. That human capital means when we are doing expenditure on education and health, so it will increase the production capacity of the person, it will increase the productivity also, and definitely it will increase the income earning capacity also. So because of productivity increases, so we can get the benefit of higher production, and then our GDP was also rises. Human development, you know, human development means that country's development will only be possible when the people are educated, people are skilled. So human development tells us that it is the right of each and every person that he will be getting these basic facilities like education and health should be given to all. Means this is the right of every person of our country that they must be getting good education and they must be of good health facility should be good, so that when the people is educated, when the people is healthy, so definitely he will producing more human capital, and it will increase the development of the country also. So human capital and human development have some distinction in the word, but they are same. Like ह्यूमन कैपिटल मीन्स व्हेन वी आर डूइंग एक्सपेंडिचर, हम जब एजुकेशन पे खर्च करेंगे, हम हेल्थ पे खर्च करेंगे, तो जब हेल्थ अच्छी होगी, एजुकेटेड होंगे लोग, तो ऑलरेडी दे आर वर्किंग फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द कंट्री, और ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट उससे होगा ही. बट ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट ये कहता है कि एजुकेशन एंड हेल्थ जो है हर एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग का राइट है. एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग मस्ट should be giving education and health, so that country's development will automatically will be developed. देर विल बी नो चांस ऑफ अंडर डेवलपमेंट. जब कंट्री में एजुकेटेड लोग होंगे, अच्छी हेल्थ वाले होंगे, तो डेफिनेटली ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट तो होगा ही. ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट की मस्ट है, कंडीशन है. ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट तभी होगा व्हेन द पीपल आर एजुकेटेड एंड व्हेन द पीपल आर गुड, पीपल आर हैविंग गुड हेल्थ. So human development means when people will get these basic amenities, like they should be educated, they should get education, and they should be providing good health. And human capital tells us that the people can be only become human capital when we are giving them, when we are doing expenditure on education and health. So human capital and human development should be related to each other.